This is your KCTV5 News Update.
A judge is hearing arguments in a lawsuit that could determine the future of Kansas City's police department's budget. Mayor Quinton Lucas and the City Council voted to take control of $42 million of that budget and move it to a community service and prevention fund. The Board of Police Commissioners sued. They argued, among other things, that the police department's budget for the year has already been approved. This morning in court, the police department's budget manager testified the cuts would cause the department to lay off 1,000 people. Mayor Lucas says the department has enough money to pay all of its officers. He described today's hearing as a waste of time, and we are at that hearing and we'll let you know what happens. We have breaking news in the Kevin Strickland case. The Missouri State Attorney General just filed a motion asking a judge to cancel Thursday's evidentiary hearing. The motion questions the process and how things have been handled from a legal aspect. This case has drawn nationwide attention. That is because Strickland has spent more than 4 decades in prison for a triple murder he swears he did not do. 3 of the gunmen have confirmed Kevin Strickland played no role. In Kansas City, Kansas, police officers are investigating a deadly shooting. Officers were called to Cleveland Avenue and Northeast 31st after 6 last night. They found a man in his 20s who had been shot. Neighbors say they heard gunshots around 4:30 in the afternoon. The Overland Park Fire Department has identified the woman who died in a fire yesterday as 51-year-old Julie Peterson. Firefighters responded to the Chalet condominiums near 95th and Knoll in Overland Park after a neighbor called 911. She says that she walked into your unit and it was filled with smoke, but she didn't see any flames. When firefighters arrived, they realized the fire was actually in a neighboring unit. That is where they found Peterson's body. Firefighters have said that that unit did not have a working smoke alarm. And we have a sad update to a story KCTV5 first brought you last week. A 23-year-old Overland Park police officer has died from COVID-19 complications. Freddie Castro's diagnosis was bleak, but officers and family, they were hoping for a miracle recovery. Officer Castro started with the PD before turning 21. And Police Chief Frank Donchez says that he was a joy to work with.
To lose such a bright young man with such a future ahead of him. You know, you all have seen pictures of Freddie, and he always has a smile on his face because he loved what he was doing. He loved being a police officer. He couldn't wait to be one. He loved being one.
Officer Castro was not vaccinated for COVID-19. Last week, his family told us that they believe that he got sick in the line of duty.
I'm Storm Track 5 meteorologist Alina Lee with your Wednesday weather update. Expect sunshine to increase throughout the rest of the afternoon. That should eventually work our temperatures into the low to mid 80s, so slightly cooler than normal for this time of year. But then we get back closer to that number by Thursday under a partly to mostly sunny sky. Rain chances return Friday, our next weather alert day, as scattered thunderstorms likely to start the morning, which should lead to a mild afternoon with highs back in the 80s. Have a great day.
Turn to KCTV5 News for the latest all day. This is your personalized update because KCTV5 News stands for you.